Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have the sixth Myth Cloth God Saint from the Soul of Gold series from the Bandai Myth Cloth Saint Seiya series. It is Aquarius Camus. And this one, well, it's either a hate or like a lot of the people didn't actually like the wings on this cloth, but I personally feel it's not that bad. So the box is the same size as usual. On the side here you have doing one of his special attacks. On the back, another more different poses that you could use, and it comes with 4 different faces. Shows you what the object mode looks like, and on the side here, it actually shows you what the object mode looks like in large. Personally, I feel the object mode for the God Cloths actually look really good. So I'm just going to put this aside and we'll do assembly. There are a total of 4 trays. So the first tray, of course, it is the main figure and most of the armor parts. The second tray is his wing part and most of the object part. So we won't really use that except until the end. And the last part is more of the actual object mode as well. So I don't think we'll actually touch upon this one because this seems to be like completely object mode. The last little tray, this time they actually give you a little tray which is the different faces and the different hands that he has. So we're just gonna go with assembly. I've got my little stand ready. So we are halfway through, which is pretty good. I think at the end only Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio we have not seen. Sagittarius and Taurus is coming out this year. So figure-wise, it actually reminds me of a lot about the normal EX for Aquarius, and of course the long hair back is actually not that bad. The generation body is still the same as the normal EX, so that is actually pretty cool. So to do this, I might actually take off his head because of the hair. Okay, so the hair is gone like that. So what we'll do is first things first, let me just find his torso part. Okay, so what I normally do is I get the torso. Of course, the torso, just like normal EX, it is all plastic. So, oh, that's a bit strange. Normally, it should click upwards, but it seems like this one doesn't want to. I'm not too sure if it's a defect or if they designed it that it doesn't really click down anymore. Oh, that's a bit strange. All right, we'll give it a shot anyway. So let me just pull off the leg. The feet part is actually all metal as well, so it is actually really awesome, just like normal. So okay, this will be the thigh. The thigh parts are all metal, die-cast metal, and you can hear all the metal sounds. And of course, the little knee pad is metal as well, which is pretty cool. And this simply just slides over. So the part is that once you actually bend the feet forward, you can actually still see. You can still see the. Let me have a look. You can still see the feet, the part of the knee. So that should be there. Just so far, I've actually always liked Camus. Camus is actually a really cool character. The character design is quite nice, and yeah. And lately, I've been reading on the Lost Canvas again. The Lost Canvas, the additional story. For those that haven't seen it, I would really recommend you to read Lost Canvas. Lost Canvas is actually a really good series. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents. So oh whoops, I think that one is the wrong leg. Cool. So the leg should be right like that. Cool. Whoa. So you probably want to push the leg upwards so it doesn't fall down. So yeah, pretty solid. Normally the EX ones are actually quite solid to build Yeah, this is quite interesting. This figure is actually quite difficult to pull apart. So, alright, we're gonna build the arm. So before that, let's have a look at what hand we should have. Let's make sure that he stands up right. Actually, I'm thinking if I had the feet the wrong way, because it seems to be a bit strange. So yeah, let's plug it in like that, and it should stand up pretty well. Yeah. Okay. I think I did have the feet the wrong way. Oh. Okay. So what we'll do next is we'll actually go through with the hand pieces. So with the hand piece, let's go with one of this one, and might as well go with this one. Of course, just like all the other myth cloth, all the hand pieces come with their little hand guard, which is awesome. And this doesn't disappoint. Okay, so let's put this in. The cool part about that is that all the hand guard have their little inscription, which is quite cool. The bad part is that these are quite tiny, and if you lose it, it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much QQ. So the hand piece is done. Let's just go with. So of course, this is all metal. This is all die cast. And remember, if you want to learn how to look after your Saint Seiya figure, I did do another video on like tips using baby oil. So easy to get out. Let's get everything out before assembly. Sorry about that. All right, let's continue. So arm part is actually quite simple. So that just plugs in just like that. Yep, that's pretty cool. I remember doing it the first time. Like some of the figures are actually really difficult to assemble. So one of the previous ones probably, oh, I know, cancer actually gave me a lot of problems because it was really with all the spiky parts and all that, and also Leo as well. But other than that, like for this one, Camus, Aquarius actually seems to be pretty good because all the other parts is actually quite, there's no plastic on his arm part since there's no spiky parts. So pretty straightforward. That is pretty cool. So okay, so that's it. It's not wanting to stand, which is kind of strange. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have it like that. So next, let's go with the skirt part. The skirt part, of course, it's all die-cast metal there, and it should be easy. From my experience, it should be just a little plastic slot that you can take off in here. I'm not too sure if it's focusing. If it's not, I'm sorry. So there should be a little plastic part here that that you need to take care of. So when you're assembling, be careful. Don't break this part. Don't lose this part, because if you lose that part, pretty much you're not going. The belt is not going to stay on. And it's all metal. What actually really scares me sometimes is that the articulation um, of these parts is actually connected by plastic pieces. So what you don't want is you don't want them to break. And far out, this is going to be difficult. So that's going to click in like that. So I'm just going to slide this in here. Awesome. So so once you slide that one in, it's fine, and then you just simply click this back on, or not. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to click this back on. probably move this here a bit and then try to click it. Yep, done. So that's not that bad. It wasn't as bad as I expected, and cool. See, you can actually still move all the armor parts. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The next, what we'll do is, let me have a look at the main body armor. The main body armor, to my surprise, is actually pretty small compared to the other gold saints. See, that's tiny. That's pretty small. So what's cool is that the front plate is actually metal. This one is actually die cast as well. So that is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. And I would assume, oh, you don't need to take this off, because what happens is that it actually comes with a second one, a slight smaller one. You can replace the front plate if you want to do the Aurora Execution pose, where he puts out both of his arms. So let me have a look at. Okay, cool. So simple. This one would just be a normal. Cool, just like that. So the next, what we'll do is the shoulder plates. The shoulder plates is actually just a normal clip-on system, so it's actually quite simple. And this secondary part is actually plastic. This part is die cast. So once you click it, it should click on easy like that. Yep. So it clicks on. Sometimes it's actually quite scary because there's like little plastic part. You do have a little fear that it might just snap because it's plastic. Other than that, yep, this one moved on quite well like that. So that is actually pretty cool. So next, what we'll do is I think I will. Oh, so on the back it actually comes with a back piece as well. Oh, it's a bit oily inside. So this back piece will be for the back part. So the cool part about the EXs is that without the back piece, you can actually have, if you actually have the original EX, you can actually have them with the cape. But since this is God Cloth, it comes with a little back piece for the wings. So it simply just clicks in like that, and then you can put the wings out. Simple like that. So next, what we'll do is we will have a look at the face. The face is pretty cool. This, like I said, this reminds me of if it focuses, of the EX faces. So that is pretty awesome. So it comes with 4 different ones. It comes with him screaming. So that's a screaming face. And it comes with a closed eye, not smiling. Yep, not smiling like that. And it also comes with a closed eye, smiling. So I remember from the EX one, it actually should have given him an open eye, smiling, but it doesn't come with this one, unfortunately. So I think we will actually have him wearing the tiara. So let's take this part off. But what we'll do is I might actually have him as a screaming face. Like that. So because since I have the pose like that. So with the screaming face, it'll be quite easy. All you need to do, they actually give you another front hair part with a little hole on top. So the tiara, of course, is plastic. So I would assume that all we need to do is just pop this one on like that. Okay. Is it going to go in? Alright. Oh, it's actually quite scary sometimes with the tiara as well, because the tiara is all plastic. So you don't want to damage any part, because one little snap, it seems like the plastic is quite soft. So one little snap, yeah, that's pretty bad. So let me have a look. It seems like this part should be in there like that. Only that little 2 here should come out. So okay, awesome. So it's not giving me too much trouble. So that's what the hair will look like. So we simply just plug this back on. And yeah, see, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But I think I might just change it back to the normal face because it, it seems to look a bit better in with that one. So okay, let's do it. Let's do it that way again, and put this back on. Wow, and that is awesome. Look at that. Okay, so next what we'll do is we will have to put the head back on. So of course, let's just put this here, and I really like Kamui. He's actually a really well designed character. Long hair, that is awesome. Okay, this is gonna be okay, just like that. So that is Camus without the wings. That does look pretty awesome. And next, let's just take the wings out and quickly finish off the review. So the wings should be 4 parts by the looks of it, but let's have a look, shall we? So it's all plastic, just like that. So there should be 2 other smaller parts. I'm not too sure where that is. It should probably be in this one here. So, okay, yeah, I found it. So it is actually that one. Okay, so all the wings, just like normal myth cloth, they are all plastic. So this should be on the top, going over like that, and these 4 should be on the bottom. So it should just go in like that. It's not wanting to go in, which is kind of bad. So let me try that again. Huh, that's interesting. It's not. Yeah, that's not wanting to. I might actually have to stop the review here because I want to figure out on how to actually put the wings on. Yeah, but yeah, this is the pretty much this is Camus. So I'll probably update. You can follow me on Instagram on the link below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.